Hey everyone, and welcome to probability lesson number 2. So we're looking at the fundamental counting principle. Okay, so the fundamental counting principle says if there are m ways to do one thing and n ways to do another, then there are m times n ways to do both. Okay, this can sound a little confusing right now, but the m and the n are just variables that can stand for any number. So to figure out the number of ways that we can do both events, we can multiply m times n, whatever those numbers are. So looking at some examples. Number 1 says, how many ways can you arrange one letter followed by a single digit number? Okay, so if we have one letter followed by a single digit number, right, if we put a letter there and a single digit number right there. Now, going through the alphabet, there's going to be 26 different letters. Okay, so there's 26 ways for the first event, right? Arranging one letter. There's 26 different letters that we can look at, followed by a single digit number. So we're going to multiply this by, there's actually 10 single digit numbers because we got to count 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's going to be 10 different numbers. And the fundamental counting principle says we just need to multiply these to see how many ways that we can get one letter with one single digit number. So if we multiply 26 times 10, that's going to give us 260. Okay. The next one says how many different outcomes can there be spinning a spinner with 5 different colors and rolling a die? Okay, the first event, spinning a spinner with 5 different colors. Well, if there's 5 different colors, there's 5 outcomes for that. Okay, the next one, rolling a die. There's 6 outcomes for that. So to figure out the total number of outcomes for spinning the spinner and rolling a die, we multiply 5 times 6, and that gives us 30 outcomes. Okay, so that's how we're going to use the counting principle. Let's look a little more. So Sarah goes to her local pizza parlor and orders a pizza. She could choose either a large or a medium pizza, and she has 7 different toppings that she can choose from and 3 different types of crust. How many different pizzas can Sarah order? Okay, looking at this one. First, she has to choose a size. All right, so there's large or medium, so there's 2 for that. Times, she has 7 different toppings that she can look at. Okay, and then there's going to be 3 different types of crust. So if we multiply it, so the 2 different sizes times the 7 toppings times the 3, which is going to be the different types of crust, we're going to get 42 different options. Okay, that's the total number of combinations that she can make. Number 4, how many ways can you hang 4 different pictures in a row? Okay, looking at this one, if we have 4 pictures in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's represent, those are the spots in the wall that are going to hang the pictures. Okay, for the first position, if there's 4 different pictures, how many do I have to choose from for the first one? Well, there's 4 pictures, so I could pick any of the 4. Now that second spot, if I already hung one of those pictures, how many pictures are left? Well, there's 3 I can choose from. Okay, now I hung 2, so what can I do? I can only hang 2 other ones. Right, and then that last position, no matter what, there's only going to be that 1 picture left. Okay, so if we multiply this together, 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, that's going to give us 24 different outcomes. Okay, so that's how we're going to use the counting principle. If there's m ways to do one thing, n ways to do another, then there's m times n ways to do both. And if we have multiple, like this one, we have 3. Up here we have 4 different. We're just going to multiply. Okay, hopefully this is helpful. See you guys.